going on, everybody? May 2nd, Tuesday, May 2nd. Man, the year is flying by already. We're coming on Cinco de Mayo, the 5th month of 2023. As you get older, time goes by faster and faster. Trust me that. But hey, some good news is we're starting to really come out of the hole at Lake Fork. We definitely are. So things are looking really good. The Let's Talk Fishing members channel that I have is booming. The members only channel is absolutely over a couple of 250 members. We're doing really good. The YouTube channel is good. Thank you guys. We're almost at 4,000 subscribers. I'm really, really grateful for that. Lake's in good condition, 402.01, so we're just 1 foot below full pool. Looks like potentially next week is rain 50% for 5 or 6 days in a row. I hope it doesn't do that every day, but I hope we get enough rain to maybe finish filling this thing on up. Go ahead and finish it up. It'd be good for June and July, May, June, and July. 0 to 1 clarity, and look, the temperatures are really changing quick. The last 2 days, no winds, light and variable anyways, extremely light and variable. 66 to 72 yesterday. It held some overnight, 68 this morning, 72 when it pulled off this afternoon. Tonight won't be under 60 degrees for the nighttime. Last night was 50 degrees. So, we lost that. We do that Texas two-step still. I've been here 10 years. I've never seen a Texas two-step in May, but we are, or did. It should be the end of it. If the weatherman's right, things look right, we're at 60s and 80s something from here out. Should be on the up and up, as I said. And yesterday was a great day. Yesterday I had 10 fish for the day, with 3 of them over 6 pounds. Some post-spawn fish basically starting to do what they're supposed to do. Caught some fish on shad spawn, caught some fish guarding fry, and again caught some fish in post-spawn, the pre-post-spawn areas, not the summer areas. Pre-summer areas, the first post-spawn places you'd expect them to go to. Top waters, underspins, your plastics, your Carolina rigs, your jigs, your Texas rig worms, your shaky head worms, all those are going to come into play here real quick. Really what should come first will be the top water bite and the shad spawn bite. It too, just like the spawn has been suppressed, moved in, suppressed, moved in, suppressed. The shad have been trying to spawn for several weeks, and it's been very minuscule, but they're really starting to ramp up now as this water temperature gets to where the shad spawns. 68, 72 is when they go nuts. So now we're sitting at the right temperature. We really should experience some good top water action, or at least underspins and square bills and shad spawn locations. There's so much fish in the backwaters. There's 315 miles of flooded cover and junk that really, in 40 years of the lake existence, these fish have never really experienced. It's only been droughted a couple of times and down below 7 feet. And when it flooded back up again, man, those fish really got in the cover. One thing I can tell you that will help you a lot with the flooded cover is think green. There's a lot of dead junk and a lot of things like that, but here's a pro tip for you. If you have a whole bunch of brown and little bits of isolated green, the green's where you'll get bit. If you have a whole ton of green and a little bits of brown, the brown's usually where you get bit. So just kind of keep that in mind as the lake's turning here. Frog bite's been pretty good around guarding bass. A lot of fry guarders, males guarding fry. So if you'll just put your trolling motor down and go over those spawning areas once again, instead of looking for beds, go throw frogs. You can catch some fish that way too. It's kind of I'd call it junk fishing right now. There's not 100% pattern, but the fish are actually coming around. So today, for example, was tough. Yesterday, 10 fish. Today, only 1. And it came off of a bed, spawning, still spawning. So Texas two-step still in play, but again, not to be redundant, I think the next 10 days of the weather, the temperatures, we're going to boost us up in the low 70s. And these fish are really, really going to start eating more. The warmer the water, the higher the metabolism, the faster the digestive rate. These females should absolutely be recovering from post-spawn. We are under a full moon right now, so the next few more days, there should be another round spawning. Those will finish. I think really the whole thing should come together and start being better all around the table for not just Lake Fork, for all the surrounding areas. So that being said, a couple quick reminders. Remember all the lakes around here are kind of fishing tough. The reports from any lake in Northeast Texas, anywhere that Texas two-stepped, where we got teased. March came in warm, and warm trended fast, and everything kind of went to the shallows. And then we got a whole month, really, April, of Old Man Winter came back. It wasn't hard, but Old Man Winter and cold came back. Today I saw carp still running the shallows, blowing up, spawning. I saw gar still running the shallows, spawning. I saw bass paired up, still spawning. It's kind of unusual to be that delayed out, especially for all of the fish. I saw shad really, again, this morning, teeming like crazy, beginning to do the spawn. But anyways, enough of that. I thank you guys for your subscription. I really do. I'm going to go in the boat here in a minute for members only. I'm going to actually go to the boat and show the members exactly the success that I had yesterday, because again, we had 3 fish over 6 pounds. We had a good day, 10 fish. Our best 5 were probably somewhere in the low 20s. Yeah, 23 pounds, right in that range. I would guess 3 times 6 is 18, 20, 22 and a half, 23 pounds, probably somewhere in that range, because we did have a 4-pounder. I really do thank you for your subscription, but I want you to come over and be a member. I'm going to jump in the boat, and I'm going to pull the rods out, and they're tied up from what I've been fishing with, and I show the members exactly what we're doing. I tell them exactly what I'm doing, what not to do, where to go. I give them the rule of 3, which puts them in the right areas, which is not a waypointed location to where you all end up on the same spot, but in an area that's patternistic. And the rule of 3 is pros use the rule of 3 when they travel together, so that they can help their partners without really giving up the whole bite. But they'll use the rule of 3 to get their buddies in the right area, or not. Say, once you learn what the rule of 3 is, and you're going to have to become a member to go find that out. Mark Pack taught us that. But the rule of 3 really push you in the right quarter mile, and sometimes much tighter than that, the right football field to catch fish, which is patternistic, and you should be able to expand it across the lake. So once you get that going, you get that momentum going, you can replicate and expand and go do it elsewhere. And that's the whole point of me giving the rule of 3. Helps everybody dial in, not just one spot or waypointed spot. And this isn't to challenge with anything, and I'll say it specifically. I am 100% not challenging anybody else's apps or any of that waypoint spots at all. That is not the point, and I'm not dogging that either. That works awesome too. It's proven itself. It's just a different way that I've chosen to help you. So that's it. But again, I'm going to go in the boat right now, and I'm going to give the rule of 3. I'm going to pull rods out that are working and help my members really dial in, so that over the next few weeks they're catching fish. If you want to be a member, just look in the description below. Look down below. You can see where it says description or more. Click on that and scroll down. You can find the join button to be a member. You can find the join button to be a Let's Talk Fishing member, which is even more information and a once-a-month contest where you can win over $150 worth of fishing stuff every month. But checking that, take an interest in that, give it a shot. You can always unsubscribe. Like button, comment below. Be safe. Go out there. Fork's about to come unwound with a post-spawn bite. And the pre-summer and May, June, and July are my favorite beatdowns because they group up offshore, buddy. And that's a fun time to be here. So thanks for watching. Mike McFarland, the Lake Fork Guy.